What color are the numbers? What color are the numbers? And how many are there? And where are they? So is there one on each wall? Okay, and if we recall, yes, yes, and if we recall, the second number is reading the what, or counting the what? The seconds. And if we look at the clock, are all the clocks, the seconds the same, or are they different? Look at them.
Different.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Are the seconds the same or different? They're the same. They're the same. Same. Okay, what's the first number? What is the first number counting?
10.
We've got the seconds and the
Hours.
minutes. Oh my goodness, it is Monday. Woo.
Monday
Okay.
is the fun day.
Yeah, so we have the seconds and the minutes, right? And the minutes can be different. Are we worried about that first number? No, we're focused on what number? The second number, which is counting the seconds. The second number counts the seconds. Okay, and we talked about swimming a length of the pool or a certain distance in a certain amount of time. Do you guys remember what we call that? Austin? No. Yeah, so we did, remember we did 25 yards or one length of the pool in 1 minute or 60 seconds. And Luke thinks he knows what this is called.
Interval.
An interval. Do you guys remember that? Interval. So remember that can be any distance over any time. Yes, Jackson? Okay, yeah, we're getting there. So I'll come to you with that question. Okay, cool. So we're gonna learn how to go one length in 60 seconds or 1 minute, right? So let's see. I think Elise, you've used the clock before, right? Okay, so this should be review really for everyone. Okay, cool. So, okay, hold on, listen. William, listen. So, if it doesn't matter who, let's just say Luke. Luke's going first in his lane today, okay? And Mr. Luke looks up at the clock and he sees this number on the clock. And he has to do one length of the pole in 1 minute or 60 seconds. What is the clock gonna read when he has to leave again? 13:00, right? That's when he has to leave again. Okay, what about the next time? So he pushes off, he does his length, 14:00. Good. So remember why are we focused on that second number only? Because it's the same, right? For 1 minute, it's always going to be the same. Yes, you guys remember that? Because if we go to our analog clock and I start here on the 00s, 60 seconds later, one loop around is what number? 00, right? Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
So, and then we go again. Stop. And what would the clock read? 00. Good. Okay, now, Jackson said we leave 5 seconds apart. So that would mean the number 2 leaves over here on the 5, right? Yes. Okay, so he pushes off when it says 05. Any 60 seconds later, what is the clock gonna read? 5, 0, 5, good. So, Jackson pushes off again. 60 seconds later, what is the clock gonna read? 0, 5. Okay, does that make sense? Elise, does that sound familiar? Ayush, you've done this before, does that sound familiar? Everyone, good? Good. Okay, let's just remember, quick reminder, and I'll even leave it up here for you guys to see in case you forget.
Now you're upside down.
You're upside down. The ones for right now are going to leave on what number?
0, 0.
So the twos leave on the
5, 0.
0, 5. Remember, we're adding 5 seconds. And number threes leave on the
0, 10.
on the 10. The fours leave on the
15.
15. The fives leave on the
20.
20. And the sixes leave on the
25.
the ones. Yeah, if we have 6 kiddos in a line. Okay? So we add 5 seconds for every person, right? Okay, so Arissa, you're number 1. When are you gonna leave? Quiz. Arissa, you're at 1. When are you gonna leave? Isaac, you're at number 2. When do you leave? On the 5. Rita, you're at 3. When do you leave? It's okay. Arissa's on the 0s. Isaac's on the 5. You're at number 3. On the 10. Jackson, you're 4. What? I can't hear you with the kick word. Thank you. All right. Landon, you're at number 5. When do you leave? 15 plus 5, 20. Good. Lucas, you're at number 6. When do you leave?
26.
On the 25. William, you're at 1. When do you leave?
That's the 0.
On the 0s. You're going to be at number 2. Adam, when do you leave?
5.
On the 5. Austin, you're at 3. When do you leave?
10.
On the 10. Stella, you're at number 4. When do you leave? 10 plus 5. On the 15, you genius. Andrew, you're at number 5. When do you leave?
15.
Nope, Stella left on the 15.
20.
20. Ayush, you're at number 6. When do you leave?
25.
On the 25. Elise, you're at number 1. When do you leave? On the 0s. August, you're at number 2. When do you leave? On the 5. Misha, you're at 3. When do you leave?
10.
Excellent. And Luke, you're at number 4. Excellent. All right, let's go take a seat and